Alright, what's up everybody? It's your boy Big Zo for Hip Hop in the Streets, man. Today we're gonna do another story time. Now, this story time's kind of crazy, and this video might get kind of long because there's multiple stages to it, but check this shit the fuck out, man. This was, I think I was like 19, 20, somewhere around that age, right? It was right after I had got out from that bid I told y'all about with Jail Story Part 1. So if y'all don't know that story and y'all don't know what the fuck I'm talking about and what I was doing a bid for at that time, go ahead and run back over there and press play and get in tune with what happened that led me to do the bid that I was getting out from when this happened. So check it out, right? I had just got out from that bid, you know what I'm saying? It's the summertime. Me and my cousin Gunner, we running around, we causing havoc in the neighborhood, nigga. We building a name for ourselves that's kind of crazy. We kind of known as some active ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? We known for getting busy, whatever it gotta be, fighting, shooting, trapping, whatever it gotta be, we known for doing it, you know what I'm saying? So, some yachty niggas, if y'all don't understand what a yachty nigga is, some Jamaicans moved into the neighborhood on the same street as one of our little traps that we used to be at. And it wasn't so much a trap, it was my homie's crib, but he trapped out of his crib, even though that's a bad idea. That's what he used to do. I'm not going to say the name of the street. Those who know. Y'all know what time it is. And this nigga, basically, they were big time. They weren't just regular yachties. They were Shottas, you know what I'm saying? They were moving weight. They were known for robbing, all type of shit. They were ill niggas, you know what I'm saying? And there was a network of them, few Jamaican niggas. And there was a nigga on the other side of this, well, it don't even matter because motherfuckers already know that the shit happened now, you know what I'm saying? But at the time, they didn't know that it was us. So check this shit out. So there was a Jamaican network at the time or whatever, and I guess one side of the Jamaican network decided it was time to rob the other side of the Jamaican network, you know what I'm saying? There was something that had came about, and it was too much of a bag that these niggas didn't want to split it with the other side anymore, so they wanted to get these niggas for it. But there was no way that they could get these niggas because these niggas knew who it was without there being like a war, some crazy shit, some repercussions happening behind it. So basically they wanted to contract the shit out and find some niggas who would do the shit and get it done. So the nigga who happens to live on the street where we be at, you know what I'm saying, he goes around asking, because he knew a couple of niggas that lived on the street, you know what I'm saying? He knew my nigga that lived on the street that actually trapped out of his crib, but he didn't know us. He seen us come and go, but he didn't know us, you know what I'm saying? He knew of us. He seen some of the shit we did. He heard about some of the shit we did. He knew we were possible candidates for getting down on niggas if we had to, right? Right, alright. So, here we go. He asks us around, yo, y'all know some niggas who's willing to get down for a bag. And, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Smoke, he's not really like that. He'll do some shit, he'll shoot some shit and all that shit. He's not soft and no shit like that, but he was more of a hustler. You know what I'm saying? He was a trap star. He wasn't trying. The people that were in that house, them niggas was trappers. They wasn't really trying to be on some stick up shit. That wasn't really their thing. Even though them niggas was thorough street niggas and they would get down and do their thing, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't their thing. Robbing wasn't their thing. Them niggas was more hustlers than anything else. So nigga Smoke points him in our direction. So nigga comes to us, he explains to us like, yo, basically this is it. I need y'all to do some shit. I'm gonna introduce y'all to some other niggas. They're gonna explain y'all the whole thing, the plan. This is how it's gonna go. We're gonna give y'all the guns and shit. Y'all just need to do what we telling y'all to do. I'm like, nigga, alright, whatever. So we go over there, you know what I'm saying? We go link up with the other niggas. It's some old crazy shit. It's some top level Shotta shit. You know what I'm saying? Now remind you know what I'm saying? I'm only 19. I graduated. As soon as I graduated, I caught a bid and went to the county. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really seen much of shit yet. So we meet these niggas in the Stop and Shop parking lot. Bam, we pull up in the parking lot, we waiting and shit. We took Gunna had a bitch at the time. Her name was Patricia or whatever, and she had a Chrysler Pacifica. And we took that shit and we went and met these niggas at the Stop and Shop parking lot. These niggas pull up in 2 different Benzes, nigga. One's a Benz Jeep and one's a Benz car, nigga. They pull up. These niggas got on like fucking tight dungaree suits. You know what I'm saying? One nigga had one of them big crazy Jamaican looking bracelets like off of belly and shit, nigga. And he had like the mohawk and shit. Yo, these niggas was real live Jamaicans, you know what I'm saying? There was no doubt about it, nigga. They were the real deal. So boom, we hop in the whip with them. They explain it to us. They hand us these guns and shit. And these ain't no little bitch ass guns, nigga. I take the big 4.5, nigga. I wanted to Desert Eagle because, nigga, I seen it on movies, nigga. Come on, nigga. Any street nigga that motherfucking play with guns and shit like that, if you get the opportunity to get a motherfucking Desert Eagle, is you not gonna motherfucking grab that shit out the bag first? Yes, the fuck you is, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm the older cousin, nigga. Gunna's my younger cousin. And the other nigga that was with us, he was a sucker, you know what I'm saying? But he was still there, you know what I'm saying? So, naturally, I was gonna grab the dopest gun, nigga. So I grabbed that shit. And bam, they explaining to us like, yo, look, we're gonna go over here, we're gonna sit across the street from the house. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna plot on these niggas. And when they come, I'm gonna give y'all the signal. We're waiting across the street in the truck. I'm gonna give y'all the signal that that's them. Y'all just rush up behind them, push them in the crib, get what you gotta get the fuck up out of there. And they explaining this to me, and they're like, listen, don't shoot nobody. Do not bust a shot. There's no reason that a shot should be busted. You shouldn't have to shoot nobody. Just chill. And nigga, I explained to these niggas very fucking clear. And Gunna, my niggas that were with me, they already knew what time it was, because this is the rule for any robbery or any kind of shit that we do. If we brought the toast with us, nigga, if things start going left, right, sideways, whatever the fuck's happening, this is always my nigga. Everyone knows this is my shit. I'm shooting niggas and I'm getting the fuck out of there. I'm exit strategy. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Listen, things ain't going the way we planned. We're not gonna get the money. We're not gonna get whatever we're gonna get, but I'm not gonna get caught and I'm not gonna get hurt in this bitch. So bow, nigga, let me get the fuck up out of here. That's always my rule. And I explain that to these Jamaican niggas like, yo, bro, if something goes wrong, cuz I'm shooting niggas and I'm dipping. I don't give a fuck what niggas is talking about. You know what I'm saying? If something, no one peeled, and that's what the nigga said. No one peeled shot, man. There should be no reason for no one lick a shot, okay? And I'm like, yo, listen, fuck all that. If things go left, I'm shooting niggas and I'm getting the fuck out of there. Alright, fast forward to the night that we gonna do the shit. So, there's 2 ways we can do it. First, they want to try to catch the shit while it was in transport. You know what I'm saying? So we tried that. We rolling around in the Pacifica because it's nondescript. We following this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So we sit on the house that this motherfucker's getting the work or the money. I don't know what the fuck was in it. It could have been work or money. It was a duffel bag, nigga. I seen a nigga come out with a duffel bag. Boom. So now at this time, this nigga's going to a wedding. So I guess the way they was covering how they was going to do the transaction was, you know what I'm saying, inside the wedding. It was easier, less conspicuous and shit like that, and everyone's dressed nice. You know, it makes it easier to do shit. So the nigga leaves the wedding, comes back to the hood, goes to the spot, he grabs a duffel bag. Now, when I see this nigga come out with the duffel bag, nigga, I'm in go mode. I understand that there's supposed to be a plan here, but nigga, fuck that. It's just one nigga right there. And this nigga got the duffel bag. It's full of whatever. And nigga, we just sitting in this car with 4 big ass guns. So I go, nigga, I'm about to get the fuck up out of here. And niggas grab me, nah, chill, let's follow him. You know what I'm saying? We can get both. We can get both sides of the transaction if we follow him. I'm like, nigga, look at how he's dressed. He has on a fucking tuxedo. This nigga's going to like an event, a wedding or something. Look how we're dressed, nigga. We got on fucking black Dickie suits. We can't go wherever this nigga's going. And while I'm arguing with these niggas, this nigga pull off. So now I'm even more mad, but whatever, nigga. We following this nigga. I'm following this nigga. Now, eventually this nigga, he realizes he's being followed, nigga. He takes a lot of turns, because obviously he knows what he's doing, you know what I'm saying? He's going to be on point and watch his mirrors to watch any cars that stay with him. You know what I'm saying? And we wasn't right behind him. We was like a few cars back. Sometimes we even had lost him for a second, but the nigga was paying attention, and he realized that we was following him. So what does this nigga do? I guess whatever he had in the bag had to be the money, because he wasn't afraid to go through a police checkpoint. So what he does is he goes down this certain strip, and it was like a state police checkpoint. They were doing like, you know, drunk driving awareness and all that bullshit. They was doing checkpoints, nigga. And it was like pretty much standing on the side of the road, and they was waving cars over that they thought either looked like they were drunk or suspicious or whatever the fuck. And this Pacifica, with all us black niggas in black dicky suits in it, is definitely gonna get waved over. So he goes through that. But this motherfucker got on a white tuxedo and he's driving a white Jaguar. The nigga just, he's fine. So he goes that way, and I notice what's happening. At first I'm following the nigga. Then up, I see like we're in traffic, and up ahead I can see what's going on. I'm like, yo, this nigga's trying to make us go through a state police checkpoint, nigga. Fuck that. So I hopped the little median. You know how they be having the median separating the shit going from this way and that way. So I hops over the little median, and I hightail it the fuck out of there. Niggas are like, fuck. Now we're gonna have to wait for this nigga to make the transaction, and then wait for that shit to go to the other house. So we go over to the other house, and we sitting there and we waiting. We're across the street from the trap. And you know how, like, I don't know if it's not like this in every state, because I live in a bunch of different states, and I realize that it's not like this in every state. But there's 3 family houses, and then so there's the 3 apartments, and then there's the basement. And some people in Boston, where I'm from, niggas be turning them shits into apartments. So there's another apartment down there. So we're waiting down under there, like, you know what I'm saying, the doorway of the basement apartment and shit. And it's under the steps, and they had kind of like remodeled the shit a little nicely, nigga. So you could be under the steps, but it was closed in, and it had a square where you could see out. Cool. So we sitting there waiting. We chilling. We not even doing shit. We smoking. We fucking around. We laughing. We joking. You know what I'm saying? I got the strap on me. There's niggas across the street in the parking lot right next to the house that we're waiting to do the shit to. You know what I'm saying? And everyone's just chilling. You know, everyone's just waiting for their moment. And then, this is some random shit. This is the most craziest shit that could have happened. You know what I'm saying? So we're across the street from the crib, and we're waiting for some shit. And the motherfucker who lives in the basement apartment, he comes home. Him, his wife, and I don't know if it was his daughter, niece, friend, but I'm gonna just say for the hell of it, I'm gonna just say it was the wife, daughter, and him. Or whatever. So this nigga comes home, and he's drunk, and he's coked up, and the motherfucker's big as shit, nigga. He's like a tall ass dude. He's big. He's muscular. He's not in the right state of mind. So automatically, oh, you're trying to break into my crib, and he starts boom, boom, boom. He starts getting busy on the Jamaican niggas. Now, like I said, the shit was closed in. So when he walks in, like the doorway's right here, but I'm standing on the side of the doorway. So he walks in and he sees all these niggas. So he just automatically starts going ham on them. Bang, he's beating the shit out of these Jamaican niggas. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the fuck out of here, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to shoot the nigga. I don't want to have to shoot the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So what I decided to do is, I'm just going to slide out. So I'm trying to slide by and get out. And the nigga turns. And he sees me. And nigga, I told y'all, I picked the Desert Eagle. So, whoop, I whipped the shit out. I'm like, nigga, you better not hit me while I got this big ass 4.5 in my hand. It was like the nigga didn't fucking see the big 4.5 in my hand. I said, nigga, you better not hit me while I got this big ass 4.5 in my hand. That nigga said, what? And like, I moved on some Matrix shit, and it skinned me. And just that skin, I knew that this motherfucker was strong as shit, and I understood why he was beating the shit out of them Jamaican niggas like that. And I decided at that very moment that this motherfucker was not gonna hit me. So when he skinned me, I slid out the doorway. Boom, I'm backing up the stairs, nigga. And the nigga's running towards me, and I'm still pointing at him like, yo, nigga, chill out. And I'm backing up the stairs. I get out onto the sidewalk, and Gunner, he can see everything that's happening. He wasn't standing there with us. He was up the street like a little bit. So he's running towards me. He got his joint out. And as I step back, and I'm about to line the nigga, because now I'm about to shoot this nigga. This nigga's not stopping. You're not going to get this gun from me because you're going to kill me. You're mad bigger than me. You're not grabbing me. You're not doing none of that shit, nigga. So at this point, I'm backing up. Gunner comes running, and he click, 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 click. He's trying to shoot. He don't realize that this nigga, and this was a rookie mistake. The nigga had the safety on, nigga, and he was trying to shoot with the safety on. So the nigga runs, and he runs right in my path. So I got this nigga lined because I'm about to shoot him, And this nigga Gunna runs right in my way trying to shoot the nigga. I'm like, yo, Gunna, move. And then Gunna sees the shit. He like, oh shit, he steps back. When he steps back, I just let that shit rip. Boom, nigga. And this motherfucker is still, and I hit him dead in his shit. Yo, this motherfucker is still running towards me. So whoop, I'm backing up some more, nigga, and the nigga's still running towards me. So I'm like, fuck that. I turn around and I start to run, but the nigga's chasing us, and he's fast. He's catching up. But I just shot this nigga with a big ass 4.5. So while he's running behind us, I pull one of these. Boom! I toss another shot. It hits him. It slows him down a little bit. I'm like, what the fuck? So I keep running, nigga, but this nigga's still running. So fuck that. I turn around again. Boom! I hit the nigga one more time, and that's when I seen him stumble and fall. So I'm running across the street. Gunna's running across the street, and this is a main street we're running across. But it's the summertime, and it's like 1:30 in the morning. But it's live, nigga. There's a little barbecue party going on right here behind the stores on the corner and shit. There's like barache music and shit playing while we're running by. So they hear the shots, boom, 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 and then the music stops. We running by, like at first the music goes, boom, boom, boom. The music stops. We run across the street. Everyone in the barbecue, they just kind of watch us like. As soon as we got across the street and we got into the yard across the street, the music just starts back on. Everyone goes back to partying. We run up the street. My nigga Matt, he was having a motherfucking barbecue himself, nigga. So we ran up in there. And he's like, yo, what just happened or whatever? I'm like, yo, I explained to him what happened and shit. I'm like, yo, my gun's still smoking. The shit's hot, nigga. I'm like, yo, we got the fuck up out of here, these dicky suits. So he's like, yo, just go in my room. We throw on some basketball shorts and wife beaters, nigga, little flip-flops. We take the guns, put them in styrofoam plates and wrap them with aluminum foil like they're plates of food. Grab sodas, grab a hot dog, and we proceed out of the motherfucking barbecue with the guns wrapped inside a plate as if they are food. Walk past the police and everything that is going on. The nigga lived. That's why I'm able to talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? The nigga lived and he was actually fine. I don't know how the fuck he was fine. This nigga, he's fine to this day. We actually finding out it was one of my homeboy's girlfriend's father. It was some crazy shit. But we walk out of there with them guns wrapped in the plates, and we run all the way over to our side of the hood or whatever, and we go back to this nigga Smoke's crib. But I don't know, for some reason, once we got back into the interior of the hood, we like threw the plates and like put the guns back on us and just like, I don't know, it's just some dumb shit we had did. So when we ran to Smoke's crib, this is how we used to communicate. Like a nigga used to push his room window open, and you know what I'm saying? But I pushed the room window open and stuck the gun in like, yo, Smoke, nigga. And as soon as I stuck the gun in, nigga, 3 guns came out, nigga. Everyone in the room stuck a gun back out the window like, yo, who the fuck? And I'm like, yo, chill, nigga. It's me, it's Izzo, chill out, dog. And they was like, oh shit, nigga, you almost just got your shit blown off. Dude, we went in there and explained everything that happened. And this is the kicker. This shit's a long ass story because this ain't even the end of it. I'm gonna give y'all part 2, but I have to break these videos into sections. But just know, we got away from that one situation, but it wasn't all over because I just explained y'all how we got away. But the Yardies was still in that situation, and the Buster nigga that was with us, he was still in the situation because he was over there waiting in the car. So there's a part 2 to this. Y'all motherfuckers comment, like, subscribe, share, whatever the fuck y'all want to do, man. It's your boy Big Zo for Hip Hop in the Streets. Stay tuned for Shotta's story part 2. Y'all gotta hear the rest of it because the shit's hilarious. You're gonna die laughing when you hear what the fuck the Jamaican nigga who told me not to shoot a nigga actually said when he found out that I was the one who did shoot a nigga. But yeah, man, it's your boy Big Zo for Hip Hop in the Streets, man. Y'all stay blessed. I'm out.